Everybody talks about confidence, but confidence isn't your problem, bro. You don't have a confidence problem. You have a neediness problem. And until you fix it, no amount of confidence tricks, pickup lines, body language hacks, or dating advice is going to save you. Don't get me wrong, bro. All of those things help, but they're just the tip of the iceberg. Because neediness is like a leak in a bucket, my friend. You can keep pouring confidence in the bucket all day long, but if there's a hole at the bottom, eventually all the water will run out of the bucket. And that's exactly what happens to most men. A girl texts them back, they feel fucking amazing. A girl ignores them, their entire mood collapses. A girl likes them, they're on top of the fucking world. They're on cloud 9. A girl rejects them, they're back to questioning their entire self-worth. Bro, just think about how insane that is. You are handing the keys to your emotional state to someone who you barely know. And then you're surprised when your life feels unstable. So today, we're gonna talk about how to stop being needy. Because your neediness destroys your dating life slowly but surely, my friend. Most people don't even understand what neediness is. They think neediness means double texting, being obsessed, or blowing up someone's phone. But that is not neediness, bro. That is a symptom of neediness. Neediness is much deeper than that. Neediness is when your happiness depends on external outcomes. Let's say that one more time to make it sink. Neediness is when your happiness depends on external outcomes. That's it. That's the whole game. The moment your emotional state depends on somebody else's behavior, you have become needy, my friend. The moment you need approval to feel valuable, you have become needy. And here's the crazy part. Most men are needy without even realizing it. I want you to close your eyes for a second and imagine a man carrying around an empty cup. Everywhere he goes, he's asking people to fill it. Please, bro, tell me I'm attractive. Please, tell me I matter. Every text fills the cup for a few minutes. Every bit of attention fills the cup for a few minutes. But then, it empties again. And now he needs another hit of validation. Another text. Another compliment. That is neediness. Now, I want you to imagine another man. His cup is already full. A compliment is nice. Attention is nice. But he doesn't need it because he already respects himself. So now tell me, who do you think is more attractive of those two men? That is exactly my point, brother. The man who has his cup already full and doesn't need the compliment. But it's nice to have one, but he doesn't need it. Now I want you to imagine two guys going on a date. The first guy is sitting across from the woman, thinking inside of his head, I hope she likes me. Everything he says is filtered through fear. But the second guy is thinking something completely different. He's thinking to himself, I wonder if I like her. I wonder if this is somebody I actually want in my life. Do you notice the difference? One guy is interviewing for a position, the other guy is evaluating for opportunity. One guy is seeking approval, the other guy is seeking compatibility. One is needy, the other is free. And women, my friend, can feel that difference immediately. Now, why neediness destroys attraction, okay? Let's be brutally fucking honest, bro. Nobody wants to become responsible for your happiness. Not women, not friends, not family, nobody. Think about it, bro. Just imagine meeting someone who immediately makes you responsible for their emotional state. Sounds fucking exhausting, doesn't it? And that is exactly how neediness feels to women. Neediness communicates something. It communicates, I need you, not I want you. Because these two are completely different things, my friend. Wanting somebody is attractive. Needing somebody is suffocating. Now I want you to imagine holding a bird, okay, in your hands. If your hand is relaxed, the bird might stay, okay? If your hand squeezes too hard though, the bird wants to fly away. That's what many men do in dating. They squeeze too hard and the bird flies away. Too much texting, too much validation seeking, too much emotional dependence, and too much pressure results in the bird flying away. And then they're shocked when attraction disappears. But bro, you have to understand that you suffocated it. Now you might say, but isn't it normal to care? And I'm here to say, of course it is. Wanting to care is okay. Neediness is not okay. Let me explain, brother. Healthy connection says, I enjoy having you in my life. Neediness says, I need you in my life to feel okay. Massive difference between the two. One creates freedom, the other creates dependency. Here's what no one wants to hear, brother. Neediness usually comes from a lack of purpose, a lack of self-respect, a lack of meaning. Just think about it. When someone has no direction, no purpose, no goals, and no mission, where does all this energy go to? Women, dating, validation, and attention. That's where the energy goes when you don't have anything else to do. And now a text message becomes the highlight of this guy's day. A reply becomes one of the most important days of his week. And a rejection becomes the end of the world for him. Because there's nothing else happening in his life, brother. And that is dangerous. Very fucking dangerous. I remember a period in my life when I was checking my phone every 10 minutes, bro. Not because I was busy, but because I was waiting for a notification, waiting for someone else to determine how I felt. Looking back, bro, it was fucking pathetic, bro. Why? Because I was needy, bro. Because I had built a life that was too small for my own sake. The smaller your life becomes, the bigger the women become. The bigger your mission becomes, the smaller your dating problems become. Remember that, brother. Listen to me, brother, okay? I'm going to be totally honest with you. You're acting like a woman texting you back is a fucking miracle. Like she's the last woman on earth. Like your entire future depends if she replies or not. Bro, wake the fuck up, man. There are billions of people on this planet, man. Billions with a fucking B. And you're letting one person's attention determine your mood. Stop it, bro. Right fucking now. This shit ends today. Because the moment you put someone on a pedestal, you put yourself underneath them. And my brother, you cannot be attractive underneath somebody. You simply can't, bro. Now I hear you. You might say, but what if she's special? Maybe she is. Maybe she's everything you're looking for. So what though? That doesn't mean your happiness should depend on her. That is the distinction, my brother. A healthy attraction appreciates the other person. Neediness depends on the other person. Now, how to stop being needy, okay? Some practical fucking steps. Because awareness without action is useless, my friend. Step 1. Build a life bigger than dating. This is a non-negotiable, brother. Set goals, hobbies, and skills. Build your physique. Start the business. Learn something difficult. Create something meaningful. The fuller your life becomes overall, the less you obsess over a single person. Step 2. Stop putting women above you, brother. Seriously, bro. Stop. She's a human fucking being. She's not a goddess, bro. She's not Jesus fucking Christ. She's a person. Step 3. Practice being alone. Most people avoid being alone because they don't like themselves. That's the brutal truth, my brother. Learn how to be with yourself. Learn how to sit with yourself. Learn how to enjoy your own company, brother. Step 4. Catch validation-seeking behavior, brother. Every time you want approval, ask yourself, what am I trying to get from this person? Because awareness changes everything. Step 5. Focus on becoming valuable instead of feeling valuable. There's a massive difference between the two. Most people chase feelings. Successful people build substance. And substance, my friend, creates confidence naturally. Now, I want you to imagine 2 trees, okay? These are trees, by the way. Shut the fuck up, bro. One tree has deep roots. The other has shallow roots. And a storm arrives. That's a storm, by the way, okay? Wind, storm, rain, everything, brother. Tell me, which tree of these 2 survives? The one with the shallow roots or the one with the deep roots? Which tree survives? The one with the deeper roots, obviously. Neediness is shallow roots. Self-respect is deep roots. Internal validation is deep roots. Purpose is deep roots. A meaningful life is deep roots. Build roots and the storm stops controlling you, brother. Now let's finish this lesson, okay? When most men think they're struggling with dating, they think they're struggling with confidence. But often they're struggling with neediness. And neediness is not solved by getting more attention, or by getting a girlfriend, or by becoming more attractive. Neediness is solved by being complete, my brother. Like a circle. Complete. 360. Not perfect, complete. A man with purpose is less needy. A man with self-respect is less needy. That's the game. Not learning how to make women like you, but learning how to stop needing them to like you. Because the moment you stop needing validation, something incredible fucking happens. You become free, brother. Free to be yourself. And ironically, that's when people start finding you attractive. Not because you learned a trick, a pickup line, or some game. Although these things are important, they're just the tip of the iceberg. But because you're no longer trying to extract value from others. And you're bringing value to the interaction yourself. And that, my friend, is the biggest lesson here. Attraction is not about getting, it's about becoming. So build the life, build the mission, build the self-respect, build the confidence, and stop walking around with an empty cup begging the world to fill it. Fill the fucking cup yourself, brother. Thank you for watching to the end of the video, bro. I fucking love you, man. Now before you leave, I want to ask you 3 questions based on this video. Do you want to learn how to approach and attract women? To be more confident around women? To become the man you know you should be around them? If you answered yes to even one of these questions, then click the first link in the description, my brother. Because right now, brother, you're getting free videos. But inside of Jen's Academy, we have built a complete system. Confidence, neediness, attraction, self-respect, everything. So click the first link in the description if you want to go beyond this free content. And one last thing before I leave, brother. Don't waste time, because time is fucking money. Let's go, G.